All right, y'all. This is gonna be a current energy check-in for September 2025. And make sure y'all leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel if y'all enjoy the content. I will have a donations link in the description box below. So let's go ahead and see what's going on with the current energy. This may end up being a love reading. All right, so this is in regards to someone that may be paying attention to you. Some of you out there have an individual that may have, the Hierophant. This is someone that respects you. Sound like to me, somebody don't want someone like there's an individual or individuals around that don't want this individual or is trying to dictate their decisions on wanting to be with someone. And this individual ain't listening, but yet they want to listen to you. Someone's trying to dictate someone's decisions when it comes to someone wanting to be with someone. And this could really be irritating this individual. Or they could feel like their decisions are being dictated. I kind of feel like this is going to be a love reading. The Hermit reverse, Virgo energy. King of Pentacles reverse. Ten of Pentacles reverse. Okay, so this is someone that this individual does not want to settle down with. And this individual wants out of something, is what it looks like to me. There was also, okay, so whoever this is resonating with, this person that it has feelings for you has already been married. But they have either got divorced or there's something that could have happened to a marriage. With the Ten of Pentacles reverse, this is how you're going to know who this individual is. But there's someone else that desperately wants a marriage with this person, and they do not want this with this individual. Page of Pentacles. Page of Wands reverse. So this is someone that you're not speaking to. You're not communicating with them. This give me the vibes that this may be somebody new. This is someone that also wants to learn something new. So how you gonna know who this individual is they was already married. They're no longer in a marriage. Okay? Hold on. So they're no longer in a marriage. They're not married, but they were married. This is how you're gonna know who this individual is. This is someone that you may not be speaking to. I'm not really getting it has something to do with a marriage. It has something to do with this individual trying to dictate their decisions when it comes to their communication. Bro, this is irritating a lot of people is what it look like right here. Look, as soon as I said that, I'm telling you that this is causing an outrage. Didn't I just get through saying that? This sounds like this is irritating a lot of people. Look what comes out. Five of Wands. What they want you to do about it. This is over you. Damn, bro, who the hell are you? You got all these individuals stirred up. You know what I'm saying? You got all these individuals stirred up. Look at that. Look at that. Ooh, they mad. They mad. Good. Because they don't want this with this person. Damn, bro, like a lot of people may want this individual, but they don't want a commitment with them. And they could be arguing back and forth. It's like they know why they don't want a commitment with them. So if they're trying to hide the fact that they want something with you, these individuals have already figured it out. But since they don't want this with these individuals, one of these individuals, they're trying to shun them off as I say, well, go, leave, leave, leave. There's a leaving energy. So they're definitely trying to shun this individual off to the side because they don't want to commit with these individuals or this individual right here. So what is happening now is they're trying to shun this individual off to the side because they don't love him. They feel nothing for this individual. The Patient Man, Pisces energy. The Ending card, Reverse Scorpio energy. Yeah, there's a lot of annoyance here. They're annoyed. The Lovers reverse, I can't show this card, but it's the Lovers reverse. These individuals are having a falling out right now because ain't none of these individuals, they match. That's what I'm getting here. Hold on. So there's definitely a situation occurring to where there's not just one person that is arguing back and forth with this individual. There's multiple individuals that want to be in a committed connection with this person. But this individual is not going to want, they don't want any commitment with these individuals. They don't even want to be part of something anymore. This is really starting to annoy the hell out of this individual with the Nine of Wands. Ain't none of these individuals, this individual's match with the Lovers reverse. And they're not going to commit to them. It's just, they're just in it for a good time and they're out. But it's like these individuals want to try to stage something. It's like them doing something continuously is making this individual even more irritated. Pushing them even further away. This is the type of individuals that will sit there and be on the phone with them 24/7 and not want to give them any air to breathe. At level 11, as I'm saying that, they don't want this individual to breathe. Like they can't even have 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes to themselves. Yeah, this ain't they match. The Star reverse, Aquarius energy. King of Cups reverse, there's no love there. This individual is highly defensive right now with the Seven of Wands and the Two of Swords. With the Hermit reverse. Okay, so whoever this is resonating with, you could be a Gemini, a Scorpio, a Pisces, Aquarius, a Virgo. Whoever this is resonating with, this individual right here, bro, is not doing too well at all. But I will say this, when it comes to them feeling something for you, they're going through all this right now for you. Because of you. Because of them feeling that way about you. They're willing to go through hell with these individuals because of you. And this is causing a lot of defensiveness, a lot of energy to where these individuals are jealous, overly possessive, jealous. They're weak. I'm going to tell you right now, bro, these individuals may be in a power struggle and trying to see who the most dominant person is. It's the one that don't sit there and have something to prove. This is a third dimensional kind of mentality that some of these individuals have. But the more that they try to control this individual, the more weaker and weaker and weaker it makes them look to this person. Because I'm going to tell you right now, bro, when it comes to being the true strongest of the gene pool, there's not going to be any control. Therefore, allowing insecurities in order to try to have them from moving on from someone or trying to hold them back, that's not the strongest in the gene pool. The strongest in the gene pool is going to allow someone that they just broke up with or not compatible with to go on their own way. And turn their back and walk away. They're not going to sit there and try to hold this individual back, bro, or try to control them. Some of you, this individual knows that you're this person that is in that energy and this attracts them and draws them to you, but in the same... At the same level, this could really irritate this person. I'm going to tell you why they're irritated, because they're not going to find healing around these other people. There could be up to 5 to 10 more people that may be highly interested in this person, but they're not showing the same level of interest when it comes to how these individuals feel about them, but it's more so how they don't feel about these individuals. If that makes any sense. Yeah, this definitely ain't going anywhere. Some of you could be single right now. Yeah, with the Lovers being in reverse, some of you out there are single right now, but you really don't know how many people there is right here that could be fighting for your attention or competing for your attention. Sound like to me there's a bunch of competitors here, but someone is willing to stand up and to put in their all in order to be with you. But being around these type of individuals right here, brother, they're not going to have the chance to be with you if they sit there and agree to go along with something that's not for the highest good. Something's not going to ever change with this person. Okay? So something's definitely not going to change with this individual. There's an environmental factor that's not resonating with this individual for who they really are. It's actually drawing them, dragging them down and making them even more toxic. So this person can have a controlling side to them too. That's what it looks like. So whoever this individual is that may have a crush on you, that has strong emotion and feelings towards you, they have a possessive side to them, because these are like, there's an energy around you to where they want you, but they know that they can't have you type of energy. But it's something that is trying to interfere with them and trying to have their way when it comes to you. If this individual wasn't dealing with all this in the background, they would have been made a move towards you. It sounds like to me this individual could be going against their own family. Their cousins, whatever this is, they don't give a shit who this is. This is exciting for this person. They're super excited. Like this is giving them some type of adrenaline rush. While these other individuals are trying to fight for them and they don't want shit to do with them. They fighting for this person for nothing. They don't want them. But yet, they're in the same energy these individuals are in when it comes to you. And this is a thrill to them. Like, they could be fucking breaking out in a sweat. Their adrenaline is definitely kicked in when it comes to this situation. There's a side of them that feels the need to want to sneak around with you, etc. What the hell they got to do to sit there and sneak around with somebody? Bro, this individual, they shouldn't be none of that going. It's not because of them being married or whatever. It's because of these other individuals that are in this energy. This individual, there is some secretive energy here. Like they feel the need to, but they don't want to do that though at the same time. There's an energy here to where this individual feels the need to want to sneak around with you. With the Seven of Swords reverse. That's how they want to hide from these individuals. I'm going to tell you why they want to hide from them. Because of this right here. Sound to me, this individual's trying to get the hell away from these individuals. They don't want nothing to do with them. But yet, when it comes to you, they want everything to do with you, but nothing to do with these people, etc. But they don't know how to develop what it looks like to me, an escape plan. They could be planning an escape to get the hell away from these individuals because this is toxic. There's nothing but jealousy, envy, a lot of irritation. Damn, bro, I'd like to know who this is that got these individuals and all this energy. It's like you don't even have to do nothing for these individuals to be all up and right here with the Five of Wands. There's definitely a lot of yelling going back and forth. There's some yelling, there's some cussing. There's a lot of agitation. There's a lot of, somebody like this individual could be sitting there arguing back and forth, and all of a sudden they're not responding. Message is unavailable with the page. Oh, this is making these individuals even more mad. Yeah, they definitely disengaged from an argument. Like there could have been an argument going on and someone, it showed up as message unavailable. They don't want shit to do with these individuals. If I was some of you out there, if I was some of you out there, bro, I'd be laughing. I'd be laughing. You may not even know this is going on. Some of you out there are not even worried about this. But it's like there's an individual concern about wanting to be with you. There's a lot of, this individual showing a lot of concerns about wanting to be with you. But some of you are in this energy the way you don't even care. You could be Aquarius. You don't even care. You don't even know this is going on behind your back. Look at this. All this right here is going on with you being in this energy right here, which is a single person. And yet, this is what's going on. Like, you may not even be aware that this is happening. But it is, though. It is. What else is going on? A lot of selfishness with the Nine of Cups reverse. So this individual could be being very self-centered right now. Or they're accusing them of being self-centered. It's all about them. But yet they keep giving this individual attention. They keep stimulating the ego of this person. That's why they feel that way. So these individuals are sitting there whining. Like there's a lot of whining energy. Whining, bitching and complain, bitch and complain, bitch and complain. Yeah, they're definitely off balance with justice reverse. Definitely a lot of imbalances here. But I'm getting like a lot of, like they're in this whiny energy. Like people are whining, bickering and complaining. I'm getting bitching and complaining with the Five of Wands here. Bitch and complain, bitch and complain, bitch and complain. That's all what's going on. All because of you. Because they don't want to settle with these people. They want to have a good time with you, apparently. Yeah, this person don't want to settle down. That's what it is. They don't want to settle down. They don't want to settle down with these individuals. They could have had a good time, if you get what I'm saying, with this energy right here. But they don't want to settle with these individuals. They too adventurous for these. Like, it's like you, some of you out there have an adventurous energy. And this could attract this person. Like, you not wanting shit to do with love or none of that. This actually draws this individual your way. And it creates this opposite effect of where they want to love you while you're in a detached state of mind or a detached energy. But these individuals are showing way too much attention to them that they don't like. So it's giving them a mixed signal. Like, it's mixing up the signals. So they could be giving mixed signals. Like they're hot one minute, cold the next. They don't know how to handle that when this individual goes cold when they stop talking to them. And yet they want to keep on bothering this individual until eventually get a response and they go back to ignoring them. This is a game being played. This individual knows they can play these individuals. This is a player. They know they can play the hell out of all these individuals. But when it comes to you, that can't happen. That's why they want a commitment with you, because you're the one that can't get played. But it's like there's a side to them that knows. It's like that draws them to you. They know in their heart they can't play you. They see you as a challenge. Okay, so that would explain why all this is going on. Because these individuals are trying to fight for this individual to settle with them. They don't want that with them. This is a clear indication they don't want that with them. They ain't going to stop, I'm telling you. They're not going to settle with them. They're not going to settle with them. I'm telling you. Yeah, Three of Cups reverse. They're not going to settle with them. No, they're not. There's definitely a lot of arguing with the Three of Cups reverse. There's nothing but a bunch of gossip that's going on because this individual don't want to be with these individuals. Sound like to me multiple individuals want a commitment with this person, but they don't want a commitment with any of these individuals. They was just around for the good time with the Three of Cups reverse. But this person being in this energy, being drawn to you, there's something about your energy that's different than these other individuals. And it's because you're not going to sit around and complain on someone not responding to you, someone not showing you attention, someone not showing you love. You could care less. You got a carefree spirited energy, and this individual, they may have the same side to them. I'm gonna tell you right now, this individual don't care about these individuals. No, they don't. No, they don't. They could get heated in a moment or whatever, have a good time, but yet they out. King of Wands. Yeah, this individual is definitely not someone that's going to sit there and wait around. Someone just wants their freedom is what it looked like to me. Someone wants their freedom, or this could be your energy. You're someone that's a passionate person about having your freedom. Like, you could be an adventurous person. Some of you could be a fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, don't have to be. Or you could either be an air sign or a fire sign. So that right there is going to give like this detached type of energy. So you could be either a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I mean, you really can't base it off of astrology or a zodiac sign. But I'm kind of getting heavy air sign, fire sign energy here. Or you can have some of these signs in your natal chart that's going to put you in this adventurous energy. So even though you may not be a fire sign or air sign, you could come across as like one with this detached energy. Like, you give a shit less. That's what they want to do. Go for it. Look, 3 of Wands. Okay, so this individual is definitely in the energy to where they want to move away. This individual could be in the energy to where they want to move. They want to get the hell away from somewheres. That's the truth. Ace of Swords. So this individual may want to agree to move away somewhere different, to relocate. And that's how you and this individual may end up talking to each other. Okay, so this individual can have plans on moving with the Ace of Swords. They plan on moving to talk to you because wherever they're at, there's way too much tension, drama. Way too many people that are nosy, that don't want to give this individual any room to have their freedom. They want their freedom. Yeah, because they like you. Like, they want to feel like they're free to enjoy your company without having to sit there and be like, oh man, them individuals are bothering them again. They want to feel free while having a connection with you. This right here is freedom. You see that? Freedom. They want to feel like they can spend time alone with you without any problems. Because they know these individuals are going to try to bring problems to them and they don't have the time for that. Okay, so this individual is actually in a responsible energy right now, but energies could change. So they're definitely in a responsible energy. So you know what this is telling me? They're looking out not for just their well-being, your well-being also. They don't want to bring this type of drama to your reality. Okay, so this shows genuine concern about how so this is going to prove right here this individual got some genuine feelings towards you. Because they don't want to bring all this to you. Bro, this individual is really willing to go the extra mile to move away in order to have something with you. They could even be willing to walk off a job just to do that. Yeah, 5 of Swords. Yeah, this individual's in the energy to where they want to sabotage this, but they know that this is necessary. This is actually needed. It's already pissing them off as it is. They could be irritated with their job or something. With the 5 of Swords, they could be in a very frustrated environment or an environment that's very frustrating and irritating. This could be an air sign, don't have to be. someone is in the energy already to where they don't even like the environment that they're in when it comes to them being around a few people. I'm also getting like this environment could literally be putting them in the energy to where they have to give off this hatred towards you, to try to hate on you, to try to antagonize you, etc. But that ain't who they really are. Yeah, that ain't who they really are with the Page of Swords. Bro, whatever is going on here, it's like this individual wants to appear as if they're some type of stalker or something. But that ain't who they are. That ain't who they want to be. This person gonna get caught. Air sign energy don't have to be. Look at that smirk on their face. They know what the hell they doing. They know exactly what the hell they... Look at that. They ain't hiding from nobody. Uh-huh. Yeah, y'all see that smirk right there? Six of Swords. So this is a double confirmation. They want to move. This person wants to move. They're in the energy right now. I mean, they could be frustrated to the point to where they just want to leave, sabotage everything, and want to leave in order to have a connection with you. I mean, that may be the only way this individual can have a connection with you, but they have to first relocate at a long distance. They have to move away. They have to move. Could be an air sign for some of you. Don't have to be. Whoever this individual is, bro, I'm going to tell you right now, like they have a deep level of wanting to commit to you, wanting to be around you, wanting to be in the presence of you. Like, look like to me, this individual wants you really bad, but it ain't because of what you have or what you don't have. It's because of who you are that really fuels something in their heart space. Yeah, like, because you don't bring problems to them. With the Ten of Wands reverse, like, you learn to have this energy around you to where if they carrying a lot of burdens or whatever, or having to do something they really don't want to do, in regards to, like, they may not even like this type of environment, but yet they don't know what to do when it comes to that. The minute your presence or the minute they think about you, it's like all this leaves. What else is going on? Wheel of Fortune wanted to come up sideways like this, but I'm going to go ahead and turn in reverse. Yeah, there's something that keeps on being done and repeat here with... Bro, you know what I just got from that? Parrots. A bunch, like, these individuals are like a bunch of parrots. Like, they repeat... You know what I'm saying? I just got immediately, bro, an intuitive download, a bunch of parrots, like something being done and repeat. What the hell these individuals, bro, I'm going to tell you, they're going to get so irritated, bro, they're going to go off there and get them a parrot. You know what I'm saying? They want somebody to talk to. They want somebody to sit there and argue back with them. Get them a parrot. Get them a parrot. Somebody could have a parrot because that's who, like, it's like they don't like talking to these other individuals. They much rather sit there and have a conversation with a parrot. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting something to do with something being done and repeat when it comes to these individuals trying to have a connection with them. But it's like they don't know how to change what the conversation is about. It's like something that's just over and 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 over. With the Wheel of Fortune reverse. This give me the vibes of like a parrot energy, like with the Wheel of Fortune reverse, like a parrot. The Devil reverse. As I'm saying that. Yeah, this individual don't, like, they want to, it's like they're detached from that type of parrot energy. They're detached from that. They're wanting to separate and detach from this parrot-like energy. It's like what these other, it's like they all copy each other. It's like there's a bunch of copies. Damn, bro, they keep on going on like that. They're going to have a nickname. They're going to be called Copy Machine, huh? It's like a machine just going first. I'm telling you. They're going to earn themselves a nickname. They're going to be called Copy Machine. Hey, you want a copy? Go look. Check them out over there. That's what I'm getting here with this Five of Wands. It's like they all copy each other. Who the hell want to be around that, bro? This don't interest this individual. This individual ain't interested in that. No, they not. No, they not. They just in it. I'm gonna tell you what's going on here. They just in it for the good old time to use these individuals to play them and to feel good about playing them because they know that them in the back of their mind when they're around these individuals, they thinking about you. And these individuals may not be picking up on that, but it's like knowing that they can play the hell out of these individuals and know that ain't none. They don't want to settle with none of them. This actually makes them feel better about themselves, knowing that they got what they wanted, which is really what they don't want. But yeah, this is something to get by with. So this person could be heartless, but that's not really who they are, though. They just ain't met the right one. That's what it is. They ain't with the right one. And it's like you got a bunch of copies, bro, like with the Five of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune versus like give me the vibes of a bunch of copy machines. Like they copy each other. And this individual could be observing their behavior and their patterns when it comes to this individual having a good time with them. It's like they're just copying off each other. There's nothing different about these individuals, but you have a difference about you. Maybe it's because this individual is different. Exactly. Maybe it's because they have a difference about them. Okay, so that would explain why they got all these individuals drawn to this person. Because they have great charisma or something. But these individuals are drawn towards this person for the wrong reasons. It's for superficiality reasons. They validate the external level way too much. They don't see the individual for what's on the inside. And this could be bringing out a lot of darkness. A lot of like, this individual could be exhibiting traits of narcissism. You have the power to heal that. So it's something different when it comes to your energy. I'm not saying that sit there and agree to heal a narc or whatever. A narcissist or somebody that's dealing with a narcissistic personality disorder. It's not your place to heal that. But they feel that they can heal around you. They wouldn't do that to you. But since these individuals want to be in this copying energy, this right here could be seen and observed as enablers. So that right there is even more detrimental to this individual's expansion when it comes to their emotional stimulation of what they're looking for to stimulate them on an emotional level, but also a spiritual level. So these individuals could literally be having this individual in a dark state of mind, therefore affects their beliefs, and they could be involved in something dark spiritually. Don't have to be. I don't have the magician here in reverse or none of that. But there's something that they may be wanting to detach when it comes to that. There's a bit of that energy coming through here too. Yeah, when the individual is in a negative state of mind up here and what is going on emotionally, this right here, the spirit's going to follow right behind that. Yeah, this is putting them in a negative state of mind. Okay, so this individual does have a dark side to them. I'm going to tell you what their dark side, it's psychological manipulation, mind games. And this is something that they know damn well they can play with these individuals. They're playing them. But when it comes to you, this don't work on you. I'm going to tell you why. Because some of you out there are the exact opposite. You're someone that is healed, so opposites attract. So while they're the person that likes to play and fuck with people's head, you are someone, excuse the language, y'all, but anyways, so while this individual's in this energy of trying to play mind games and to screw with people's head, you are someone that don't do that. But you are also someone this cannot be done to. So that right there would be opposites attract. When it comes to these other individuals, all they want to do is go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. This ain't doing anything. This is not creating some type of difference. It's the same repetitive thing, which therefore is going to give off the vibes of copy machines. Copy machine. So it's basically like this individual feels as if they're with the same person, but through a different vessel that looks different. It's like they literally feel like they're with the same person, but a different face. This is what this is giving the vibes of with the Five of Wands. It's the same person, but a different face. There's nothing different about them. Yeah, they don't want shit to do with that. No, they don't. No, they don't. They ready to walk away. This individual could be telling these individuals they could kiss their backside. But the thing of it is, they're doing everything in their power for that to happen. These individuals are always giving this individual what they want. They are desperate for this individual's attention. Desperate to get this individual to commit to something they don't want to damn commit to. Bro, I can feel this energy coming off my cards. This individual does not want that. They do not want that. I'm telling you. This individual, I'm telling you, bro, they ready to be alone. They ready to just walk the hell away and be alone. That's what it is, bro. Like they mainly, they already know where they want to go emotionally. This is emotions right here, the cups. There's something missing right here. All these individuals don't fulfill them. They don't fulfill them. You see how that cup is missing right here? Etc. There's supposed to be a cup that's supposed to be sitting right there, but it's not. They're not satisfied. They're not satisfied. I'm going to tell you what that cup is, what it's a simulation of you. But you see how you're not right there, right? Where are you at? Some of you could be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Some of you could be a Cancer, don't have to be. Yeah, you're not sitting there like this is the same, bro. Don't these cups look alike? Don't they look similar to one another? They're not interested in that. There's a pattern here that's going to verify what I called out earlier when it comes to the copy machines. All these individuals want to copy each other. Don't these cups look alike? They may not be identical to each other, but they look alike, don't they? You're not there to fit in with these individuals. Exactly. This is what they're emotionally drawn to. They're emotionally drawn to your difference. And ain't a damn thing these individuals can even stop from walking away. Page of Cups reverse, they're unapologetic. Getting a very heavy energy of unapologetic. They're not apologizing. They ain't got nothing to apologize for. Like this individual, if they know that they're wrong, they're not going to be held accountable by these individuals because they're just as wrong. So they're going to keep arguing back and forth, argue back and forth, argue and deflect, argue and deflect, argue and deflect. And sit there and just let these individuals keep on pouring out what they need to say and deflect it all right back on them. They'll wait a little while longer and they'll sit there and deflect it right back. So this give me the vibes of this individual could be like in that powered energy too. They can repeat what they're saying. It's like they try to tell them something, they go and deflect it and turn it right back on them. And these individuals still go at it. They still go at it. They still argue with it. They still argue. And this individual really don't give a fuck either. They really don't care. That's the best part about this read. They really don't care. Because this individual don't want none of them. Yeah, look at that. 7 of Cups reverse. Look, y'all, look, I really don't mean to be cussing with the, you know what I'm saying? Like, I got my profile picture on here with the Most High, whatever. You know, I'm really not trying to get that energy. But anyways, I'm not meant to be perfect. I probably will change that picture because of those reasons, etc. But I really don't feel comfortable, like, you know what I'm saying? Then I got this right here. I'm going to have to chill with that. But I'm not perfect, y'all. I'm not a religious person. It's just what I believe. I do believe in the Most High, but I'm gonna have to chill with that for right now. Like all that, like the profanity, etc. It does make it funny though. I'm not meant to be perfect, but at the same time, it's kind of like an awkward feeling. But anyways, getting back to the read here, it's like they see through all these illusions. They see reality for what it is. Like these individuals basically like they could be trying way too hard to act like something that they're not. But they're not acting natural. Like they're not being themselves. They're not naturally themselves. And you are. I mean, that could be another thing that may be drawing this individual's attention towards you. I'm getting this individual would respect you too much in order to even have a thought of playing you. I mean, I'd still be on guard or whatever, but if some of you out there are in this healed energy to where you already been through that, you wouldn't have to worry about this individual doing it. Even if they did try to do something, you wouldn't care if this individual left or not. But this bothers this person. Because they don't want to do that. Like, there's a stubborn energy about them that don't want to do that. Like, they want to sit there and prove that they're not this person that they was to these other people when it comes to you. That's like they feel like they got something to prove when it comes to you. Because you're not like these other people, so they got enough respect for you and all to want to prove something to you. But still, though, y'all, I wouldn't rely on a tarot reading for the final answer. I would still be in this detached, not really guarded energy, but as I say that, well, it is what it is. If it happens, it happens. If it don't, it don't. A neutral energy. It's best to be in a neutral energy. Neutral. Neutral means forward, back, like it's like in the middle. It's going to create that balance of the scales. Some of you could be a Libra. It's going to create that balance with the scales. You don't want the shit all, you know what I'm saying, all like this and then flip the other way and balance the scales like this and eventually the whole damn thing is in reverse. It's upside down. What the hell do scales look like upside down? They either going to be sitting like this, balanced. They ain't going to be like this. I mean, they could if you got something right here that's imbalanced. If you put on this side, it's going to imbalance this side. You know what I'm saying? You don't want none of all this going on like this. You want that balance. What else is going on? Yeah, 3 of Swords. Look at that. 3 of Swords. I'm not saying all connections are going to be perfect, y'all. But finding a balance, there's something very significant about finding a balance and a connection, a neutral balance and a connection. It's going to be able to balance things out the way that they are naturally supposed to feel like and be, without any type of tension, unnecessary tension or control, etc. But the 3 of Swords just showed itself. So yeah, just like I said, this individual had Or this could be your energy. Like you may have had a lot of experience with people, a lot of experience with heartbreak. You could have had 3 bad experiences with connections with people trying to screw with your head, because the swords represent the intellectual energy in the tarot. There's something when it comes to this, like you open this individual's heart is what it looked like to me. This person has a tender spot in their heart for you. This is going to be hard to believe because of all these other individuals, all these other energies right here. But it's in my cards, bro. It's coming through. If this person respects you, that means that they're going to be able to love you. And that's what I channeled earlier. Like, this individual has a lot of respect towards you. So if they show you a lot of respect, that means that they have something to love because they respect you. This person's not going to love somebody they don't respect. They don't respect these other individuals. Where's the 5 of Wands? The 5 of Wands was somewhere earlier. They don't respect all these other individuals that are doing that. Yeah, 8 of Wands. Where's that card at? There it is. This right here is all about them going back and forth. They don't respect these people. This individual don't respect these other individuals. It's because of how they communicate, how they argue back and forth. They go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. This person don't respect that because they know that they could keep coming back and doing the same damn thing. Some of you, this individual could sense, like they could pick up an energy about you that you're not going to put up with that. The minute this individual starts getting in the energy to where they think they could try to take advantage. I'm not saying that they're going to get that energy. It's like they don't even have the thought of wanting to get that energy when it comes to wanting to have something, wanting to try to build a connection with you. And they already know that you will possibly be able to see through the signs or pick up the signs if they try to somewhat gaslight. Bruh, some of you out there could be teaching this individual about narcissistic personality disorder. Some of you could be an advocate for that, don't have to be. Or you could just be very well experienced when it comes to having experience on what the signs really are. Whether it's covert or overt. Overt means that's out in the opening. You'll be able to see what's going on. And covert, that means that right there is the exact opposite of that. Overt means it's easier to spot out in the open, etc. Covert means it's harder to tell. They're trying to cover their true self. Yeah, because you have cover and covert. They're trying to cover their true selves, etc. Temperance reverse. But there's something about energy that you can pick up. Like when energy is imbalanced, when you feel something that's off, your intuition will alert you that there's a problem. So this individual may have some knowledge that you may be highly intuitive. And when you pick, like you're known to be picking up, or you're known to pick up bad feelings about people, with the temperance reverse, when you get a bad feeling about somebody, this individual could have witnessed that. Somehow this individual knows that some of you out there may be intuitive. Like you know how to pick up bad feelings about people. Yeah, Ten of Swords. And your intuition is going to actually tell some harsh truth that they're not, that can make this individual highly uncomfortable. Okay, so this literally scares them to the point of respecting you and wanting to do something right by being in the presence of you. because they know that you'll immediately be able to tell. Yeah, exactly. High priest is reversed. You'll be able to tell what's going on. And your intuition is scary accurate. Judgment, as I'm saying that. Sagittarius, Pisces, Scorpio energy. Yeah, your intuition is scarily accurate or scary accurate. Three of Pentacles. Some of you have an intuition of where you could get down to the details of things, the exact time, the exact whatever is happening. You could describe it in the details on what's going on. This right here is highly intimidating to this person. Some of you scare the hell out of this person. Not in a bad way, but it's like it's scary to them. Eight of Pentacles reverse. Okay, there has to be a reason why the individual may respect you like they do. It could have something to do with you being an intuitive person. Can't run from intuition, bro. You can run up here like you can run from things that are not the truth assumptions. You can't run from that gut feeling and high. Yeah, Four of Swords reverse. The ego is the getaway. But that's the expectation or illusion of reality, because in reality, you can't escape the truth. The truth will follow you. Their gut feelings. Gut feeling ain't going to leave you alone. No, it ain't. It's going to remain there until you get confirmation on what that feeling is trying to let you know what is going on, etc. Just like whenever you have a gut feeling that somebody may be up to something they have no business doing, that you may be in a connection with, when you pick up that feeling like this, you already know what that is. You're going to get the screwed up feeling on the inside as I say that, yep. They're cheating. You just know. Some of you may receive a vision. As far as my experience, that's what happened to me. It's like not long after I feel that feeling, a vision comes right there. It's like a time-lapse vision. It won't last a long time. It'll be maybe like a split second or 2 seconds. It's like a time-lapse movie. Everything just goes very fast, but it's like a vision in slow-mo at the same time. A time-lapse in slow motion. That's how our intuition, well, people are different. Everybody's intuition is different. But as a clairvoyant, see, people out there could be intuitive, but don't mean that they could be a clairvoyant or have clairaudience or their clair is activated. But as far as a psychic being, that right there, bro, it's like, that's the best way I can describe it. It's a time lapse. The visions that come through is a time lapse, but in slow-mo. Like, it goes fast. It's a time lapse. It goes from one end to the other like this. Very quickly, but in slow motion. And it lasts for a certain period of time within the physical realm of how the third eye reviews that. But from the spiritual world, it's like maybe a 2 minute playback, etc. On a spiritual level, it will be 2 minutes in the spirit realm. But 2 seconds down here physically. Or, yeah, because it don't last in the physical exactly 2 minutes. Because the visions will still continue. It lasts about 2 seconds when it comes to that. That's the best way I can describe it. And I'm going to tell you right now, a lot of people think that having an intuition or having clairvoyance, being a clairvoyant is all fun and games. They think that just because they can open this eye right here, it's a mystical experience. You're in two worlds, bro. You're in two worlds, especially when you're born with the gift. See, I was born with the gift. When you're in two worlds, you ain't got no choice but to see things for what they are. This ain't a game. Intuition right here that the Most High put within some of us isn't a game. Because this right here and this right here is connected between one another. It sends signals to one another like that. It's the chakras that communicate. This is your second brain, the gut. Four of Pentacles reverse. But to the ones out there that may understand or may not understand what spirituality is about, it's mainly the individuals that already have a gift that they took notice of, that end up involved in a lot of spiritual practices, etc. When it comes to meditation, or when it comes to spending time out in nature, you already know that you have the gift. But as far as my experience, how I experienced that, when it comes to the bad gut feelings, you'll just know. You'll feel this right here. Like all of a sudden, you'd be just sitting there, all of a sudden, you feel that drop. And when you feel that drop, not long after that, a vision will come through. Or it may happen at the same time. But when it's a good feeling, you won't feel that heavy sinking energy. You're going to feel an expansion of your heart chakra. It's going to be a peaceful feeling. That's going to expand within the chest region. It's going to be like a whole feeling of warmth that expands across the chest region. And therefore you get like a confirmation of everything is okay. But when it's a bad feeling, bad intuition, that's when you're going to feel that dropping feeling. It's a sinking feeling. And that usually occurs when someone is betraying you. You will feel that feeling if someone's betraying you or trying to do something they have no business doing to you. You will feel that feeling. Because that's the Most High placing his hand on you as to say, hey, this is what's going on. He's not trying to sit there to scare you. It's him grabbing your soul like that to say, hey, pay attention. Pay attention. This could come across as scary to some people. I literally get a vision of the Lord sitting there as I say, hey, pay attention. It's like he literally reaches out right here and just taps your soul like that. Hey, pay attention. And the reason why it's uncomfortable, I'm going to tell you why it's uncomfortable. Because the soul, there's something very significant about the soul and the ego are two complete different things. But he's trying to get your attention that your soul, it's like your soul is getting betrayed. And the angels are seeing that in the spirit world. Your angels are giving you a telepathic message, which is therefore comes through as a spiritual download of a vision. That vision is mainly like a photographer that is video. It's your angels that is getting this on a spiritual camera. They're recording the incident on a spiritual camera for you. Therefore, it's going to be spiritual surveillance. And what it's doing is it's being transported through that connection of the crown chakra. Therefore, downloads to the third eye region. And whenever it's done processing, that's when you get that vision. That's mainly how I interpret how all of that works combined together with your angels watching all around you. Because you got to have angels somewhere, brother, that are watching along with the Most High. That's what protects spiritually gifted people. It's their angels and the Most High. Not just any angel. Not really much the it could be the archangels too. But it's mainly the Most High. And what is going on is they got angels that are around the individual betraying you. And they have God that's sitting there. And what he's doing is he's getting your attention. Because your soul is seeing what is being done to you. It's like your soul ascends out the vessel. It's not really much so an astral projection. It's just a form of you being able to have this foresight. It's hard to explain, y'all. Foresight will be like a future event. But it's more so you having that ability in order to literally travel through the spirit world to see what is going on as if you're physically present in the room with what's occurring when it comes to someone betraying you, etc. The best way I can describe it and break it down in a detail how intuition works when it comes to a psychic. Now you have to keep in mind people do have intuition, but people may not be psychic, like fully involved in that. They may not fully have their abilities activated. But when it comes to someone that may have the gift of clairvoyance, I'm explaining how it works on my behalf. First, you would just start getting this energy like something's wrong somewhere. And it's not going to put you in your head. You're just going to feel like something's wrong. Then the more that you sit there within that feeling, like eventually it's gonna get more intense, and you'll feel like this dropping feeling. So yeah, some of you out there, this individual could be afraid, like your intuition could intimidate them. Something about intuition. You feel when something's off. And if some of you may be describing something or whatever, you may tell someone that something's not right about a situation. Your intuition is detailed, scary, detailed, accurate. Yeah, look, the moon reverse. Some of you could explain something to do with witchcraft. The moon being in reverse could represent bad energy. But this is also connected to gut feelings. Some of you could have, you could have a bad feeling about something being done that's dark involving witchcraft. You could have revealed something about witchcraft, and this could have really shook this individual up. Yeah, you make this individual nervous. Strength reverse. Cancer, Leo, Sagittarius, Pisces energy, all in reverse. That's a lot of major arcana. I'm paying attention to the pattern of how many major arcanas are coming up. So this is a major issue here, like not in a bad way when it comes to you, but it's who you are. It's who you are. Queen of Wands reverse. Queen of Cups reverse. People could have tried to make you out to be a manipulative person, but you're really not. Or this could be having someone face their ways or their projections with the moon reverse. It's like you know how to get this individual to self-reflect, even though it may be highly uncomfortable for them. And by you not being afraid of the unknown, has this individual in the energy to where it's like it scares them. Even though they may be involved with things that they really are not aware of what it can actually do. And you have a funny way at bringing this to the surface to this individual, which is what gets them in the energy of there's kind of like an intimidating type of energy here. But they know that you mean no harm. King of Swords reverse, and someone try to make that out to be a problem. It's like someone's in this individual's ear trying to fuel something that they really already have clarity on. Trying to tell them, that's a dangerous person. And this individual can literally look at you as like a dangerous person because they could be scared of how dangerous, like something about the cerebral cortex or something. Like you're intuitive intelligence. So you have a very dangerous side at being intuitively intelligent. With the King of Swords reverse, like this makes you out to be a dangerous man. Some of you could be a masculine or don't have to be. This can make you out to be a very dangerous person when it comes to that side. It's like they view you as like a evil spirit, but not, they know you ain't evil. But it's like, you know how people are scared or afraid of, let's say like, how they have that, like, They literally see your intuitive intelligence side as psychopathic. But you're not a bad person. It's like you got this intimidating energy about you to where your intuitive intelligence makes you out to be like how accurate you are, or how intimidating that is, literally makes them feel like they're in the presence of a psychopath. So you match this individual's fucking illusion. Excuse my language. You match this individual's negative energy, but yet knowing how to identify this detail by detail. That's like just when they thought they was a dangerous person. It's like, look at that right there. This is on an intellectual level, but I'm getting something very significant about intuitive intelligence. Intuitive intelligence is really coming through very heavily. Some of you could be an air sign, masculine, don't have to be. Or you can have these signs in your chart. You are someone that definitely has a very, very dangerous intellectual side when it comes to your intuitive intelligence all combined together. So it's like you could be just as twisted with the King of Swords reverse. This individual is attracted to someone's intuitive intelligence side, but yet the way that they may view it as, it may come across as kind of like, man, you crazy as hell. Like, not crazy like that to where you don't know what you're talking about. It's like you could be seen as a psychopath, but not in a bad way. It's how accurate your intuitive intelligence levels are when it comes to identifying the detail by details of a situation. That's like, that person fucking crazy. Better stay away from them, you know what I'm saying? But this individual don't want to stay away from you. They like that. You scared the hell out of this individual so much, they try, like, they can't even run. And yet other people are running them away, running them off. Run them straight to you. It's like they're running them straight to you. They want this, it's like they're running them off and they coming to you. They're running this individual off straight to you, bro. I'm telling you. But yet the individual got the nerve to be scared of you. You the only person. This person, it's like their fearful side don't want them around you. But there's this absolute desire to be around you that they can't help themselves with trying to shake off. But it's like these individuals are trying, like the energy that they're in, it's like when it comes to being in the presence of you, it's like this individual gets all tensed up like that. But around these other people, they're comfortable with being who they are. They're comfortable with being a negative person. But when it comes to you, it's like you could be on a whole nother level of crazy. You know what I'm saying? Fucking psychopath. Brother, I'm telling you right now, some of you out there got intuitive intelligence that literally is making you out to be, I mean, that ain't how everybody's going to view you, y'all. But they literally have an individual out there that's in their head right now or maybe observing you as, not meaning that you are a psychopathic type person or whatever. Now, there's a disclaimer in the description box below, y'all. This is an intuitive reader, so I'm not responsible for how the message is interpreted, etc. But I will explain in detail. There is a disclaimer in the description box below. I'm just going based off of an example here. It's like they literally see you as a person like this, but yet they're intrigued by that. Why does this person see this person as like they could literally call you, like, not to make fun of you or whatever, like they could literally be like, man, that person's crazy as hell. They want to get stupid, you could get stupid right back like that. But in a way to where it literally is scary. Because of the way that you use your mind and analytical abilities with the intuitive intelligence and all to put these individuals in their place. And it's like they like that. I still think that's funny how these individuals are sitting there trying to run this individual off. It's like they're busy trying to run this individual off and run them straight to you. And it's like the more they try to avoid you, the more it's like they have this deep desire to want to be around you. And it's like, it's giving me the vibes of like, screw it energy. Screw it. 10 of Cups. Bro, this, like I've been saying, this individual can have something. There's like a deep desire to have a committed connection with somebody, a happily ever after, but it ain't gonna be with somebody that is just an average person that just knows that they could get away with doing anything they want to them. This individual does want a committed relationship, but it's not with someone with these energies right here. They do want a committed connection with somebody. It's just this person has a certain energy within them to where they will know whenever they're around that person that they want to have that with. Some of you could remind this individual of that there could be a resemblance to somebody. You may remind this individual of. They could have had a mean dad or a mean mom or something, or somebody. There's somebody here that you may resemble or that may trigger a flashback of this individual, etc. Okay, so if this individual has any of these issues, they're going to be drawn to that. They could have daddy or mama issues or something. They're going to be drawn to that. It's psychological. They're going to be drawn to that. This is something that they may not be healed from. This could have created some type of codependency issue within this individual. So that would explain why they draw in all these other individuals. They're not going to settle with these other people because of that. Because they have a void right here. It's on the inside. It's a void. But there's something about your energy that knows how to fill that void, but yet runs this individual in a circle with themselves. And it's like they try to take all that out on you. Maybe this individual could have did some shady shit, but yet they didn't get away with it. Something's giving me the vibes of not being able to get away with something. What else is going on? Yeah, a lot of chaotic energy. This is the energy of scattered energies, etc. Like, you know how they got scattered thunderstorms, etc. This is like a very, very, very shocking transformation. Like this could come to us like a shock of the internal on a spiritual level. It's like this individual feels like they're in a whirlwind right now when it comes to your energy. Like you're a very intense, powerful person that knows how to transform things. So there's an unexpected transformation that may be happening. A change. An unexpected change. That's what this represents. It could be an unwelcome change, but it's what's not welcome that needs to be, it needs to transform. The unwelcome needs to transform to the actual welcome. The Chariot, Scorpio, Cancer energy. It may be time for this individual to change locations. There's another card of travel. So they may need to change locations in order for them to fully embrace this transformation. The people that they was once in connections with, or thought that they could be around is not really good for this individual at all. It's not. It's not. It's not good for them. Not at all. It's not a good energy. You leave that behind. They need to leave that behind. Give me a closing message. 6 of Wands for the closing message. Okay, so this is right after the Chariot. Okay, so with the 6 of Wands being here, this individual is actually going to be victorious when they do move. They're going to have some type of, they're going to feel successful if they do move. They're going to be able to feel like they could be something that they truly want to be. This individual may have a destiny of being a public influencer, and they may agree to change something and become that person, while changing something else that they're really not wanting to do anymore. Bro, this person is like, they have this creative side to them, to where they could be a creator or something, like very creative, arts and crafts. That's what I'm hearing. They could put things together. Something about arts and crafts. They're a crafty person. They could be a social media influencer. They're not meant to do whatever this is, whatever environment they're in, that they may work around. They're not meant to be in that type of environment. It's like to me, they're meant to be an entrepreneur. Yeah, this is going to be a huge change. Like, this is something that they never thought that this would fit in alignment with who they really are, but it is. I guarantee you this individual could be an arts and crafts person. And it's like all this negative energy that these other people are trying to get them involved in, to try to do things, is siphoning their energy. It's keeping them in this type of cycle with the Wheel of Fortune reverse. It's slowing their creativity, their creative abilities down. Therefore, they could be noticing challenges when it comes to their creative side. They could be noticing a lot of challenges. This individual could be having problems with their solar plexus. Yellow is a solar plexus chakra. If this individual is doing anything that is not on their highest good, or not for their highest good, involving doing low vibrational activity, this is going to get in the way of their creativity and aggravate them. They don't need to be in this, bro. Whatever this is right here, they don't need to be there anymore. Whatever is causing them to be in this negative energy, to bring a lot of negative energy, like this, with the moon being in reverse, this could be some form of like the dark side. This is gonna have them stagnated. They need to move. This person needs to move. And I'm getting something very significant about arts and crafts with this right here. That's giving me the vibes of someone that may be with a paintbrush, right? That could be like a wooden paintbrush. And they're painting something, or they're painting some type of object, etc. They're crafting an object together while painting it. Designing that object or whatever. That would be arts and crafts. And then you got something right here that could be them, you know. There's a lot of detail too. Detail. This give me the vibes of this individual making curtains and stuff like that. Making curtains and blankets. That's what their job is. Bro, this is literally someone literally creating a blanket, a curtain for their window, and putting a whole bunch of designs on it. But yet there's arts and crafts, what they're doing when it comes to that blanket. This person ain't listening. They're not listening. But they are, though. You know what I'm saying? They're going to listen. I'm telling you. With that Tower card, there's a change that's going to happen. It's unavoidable. I can't tell anybody what to do, but it's like, damn, man, like this individual, you know what I'm saying? Look, that's arts and crafts right there, loud and clear. And they could be doing that as a social media influencer. They could sit there and get on a live stream and tell their audience at what they're doing today or whenever it is. They describe it in the details what they're going to be doing when it comes to a project of arts and crafts, to tell them what they're going to be doing or working on. And they're going to have a whole bunch of people that's going to be following them, that's going to be watching a live stream, that's going to actually support them. That's their purpose. Or it could be different. Like this could be different. This don't have to be arts and crafts, but if this is someone that may be very skilled at putting things together or designing cakes or something, or whatever this is, it could be anything. I'm getting something very significant about cake icing with the blue. Give me the vibes of like a cake, like the icing right here with the ripples. Looks like icing. Bro, you have to use your intuition when it comes to tarot. It's the imagery of the cards. So this guy has something to do with like wedding cakes, etc. I'm telling you right now, bro, it's mixed in with arts and crafts. I'm literally, with this imagery right here, I'm literally getting the vibes of someone literally using, what is this? There's something to do with a starfish. A starfish. And they got different designs that they're putting in that starfish. It's a starfish. But they're creating something in order to put within that starfish when it comes to hot glue. Like they're using hot glue when it comes to a star. Like there's something that is being crafted when it comes to like certain things. They got like wooden sticks. There's a whole lot of paint, what I'm sensing. A whole lot of paint. Paintbrushes, paint. But they got starfish and they got different things to where you could create something as to put on a door or to put on. It's hard to explain, y'all. This is giving me the vibes of making a blanket or a curtain, etc. That's all connected together. It's like they got a room. They got a whole room right there. And they got a whole bunch of utensils, etc. Whatever it is. They got a whole bunch of paintbrushes. In one drawer, they got drawers in this room. And they got a chair, a computer chair. And they got a lamp with a desk. With a lamp with an arm on it like that. And they got a desk. That's what I'm visioning right here. They got a lamp with a bar like that, and they got the lamp, and they're sitting there putting things together, etc. They got glitter everywhere. There's glitter. I'm telling you right now, but this individual has a purpose with that. But it's mixed in with other things, etc. They could literally make their own clothes if they wanted to. Look at that, bro. They could make their own clothes. Bro, whatever these individuals are trying to do to get this, like, if this individual is doing dark things with their spiritual side, they need to take all that energy and use it for creativity. Bro, they could be making their own clothes and doing a lot of positive things with that energy. And this individual will actually get a long ways with that, with the Six of Wands. So what I'm getting here is there's a room. There's an arts and crafts room. Like they may have their own room, etc. And they have a whole bunch of, like, they have a lot of paint There's a lot of paintbrushes on the table. Like they got like a table like on both sides. And they have a lamp with an arm on it like that. And they have a computer chair that's sitting right there. And they're sitting there in the chair and they're sitting there doing something to put different things together. There's a lot of crafty things going on here. I'm hearing arts and crafts. They could decorate cakes, the cake icing. They could decorate cake, like there's a decorator. Like a lot of decorate. Decoration. There's a lot of decorations here. Yeah, look, because what do you know Christmas as, etc. Holiday decorations, right? This individual's a decorator. Like they are very crafty at what they do, but they're not using their full potential when it comes to this type of negative environment that they're in. This ain't gonna help this individual, bro. I'm telling you. That's funny how I explain things when it comes to Tyro. I'm telling you what I'm getting in these cars, damn it, like somebody ain't listening. Somebody ain't paying attention to the signs that they're a decorator or arts and craft type of person. And they want to sit there and waste all this time and argue with these other people. Do the arts and crafts, lady, whoever this is. Like, damn, lady. Or it could be a man. Like, damn. It's right there in front of their face. Like, damn, lady. Hierophant reverse. It's okay to be different. It's okay to be different. Ain't nobody got to believe in what you believe in. It's all about what you're being guided to do. If that's what you're good at doing, do it. Like, damn. But they're going to have to first move away from somewhere in order for them to be that person. Because it sounds like to me this individual wants to, that's how these individuals want this individual to be something that they want them to be, but they don't want to be that person. Don't have to be a lady, by the way, but that's a word that's funny. I mean, it could be resonate with a lady. Lady. There is a feminine energy here. This could be resonate with a female that could be an arts and crafts person or a decorator that decorates cakes, etc. Or sits there and crafts things out when it comes to being very creative. But there's this energy trying to get in the way of that. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles reverse. There's this energy that is around them that is making them feel highly insecure. This individual can feel very insecure. It's like they're not confident on moving through with what they really want to do or what they will really be good at doing. They're very insecure. But this is the energies that this individual is around. It's not healthy for them. And something that keeps on trying to push this individual in a different direction. Like, damn, lady, like, come on, man. Maybe this individual just needs the motivation. Maybe they need the motivation because they're not finding the motivation from these other individuals. They just want to sit there and try to make them feel good about how much energy they can extract out this individual while they do the same thing back to them. And it's like it leaves them with nothing but more aggravation and agitation. Come on, lady, whoever this is. The charge right there. Take the signs of the universe. Damn. You don't like what you're doing, go do something else. Damn. It's just the truth though. Like they don't like what they're doing, they go somewhere else. Damn. Lady. Lady? Oh, okay, so it could be a lady. It could be a lady. Could be. She don't even feel like herself, though. Like, she feel like something that she's not. Because it's these other individuals. Give me another message. Knight of Pentacles reverse. Knight of Pentacles reverse. Yeah, that's all about stop waiting around. Like, this individual needs to stop waiting around and to go through with this transformation. Whatever they're feeling guided to do, they're actually going to be successful at that, especially when it comes to moving. If this individual feels the need to want to move or change locations, that's what their intuition keeps on telling them. But this is still connected to this individual's feeling a certain way about you. So the overall message of the day with this love message is, if this individual wants to have anything with you, from the looks of it, they're going to have to move. They're going to have to move. Because there's too much drama around where this individual is at. They need a change. They need a change of their surroundings and to start all over. Completely over, all over again. This is something that they may not be comfortable with adapting to, because change may be something that they may not be wanting to go through or whatever, but this could be bothering them to the point to where they have no other choice but to actually change their environment and change where they may be at currently when it comes to their location. So that right there would represent relocation. So they're being guided to relocate throughout all of this, of them feeling some kind of way about you. But anyways, y'all, this is what I have for the read for love messages for September 2025. Thank y'all very much for the love support on the channel. It's greatly appreciated, y'all. If y'all want to leave any donations out of generosity, I will have a link in the description box below. I don't do any personal reads, so I will let y'all know that. But anyways, y'all, thank y'all very much once again for the love and support for the channel. It's greatly appreciated. Thank y'all for enjoying my guitar videos, when I make my guitar videos, etc. I still got a lot to learn and practice when it comes to the guitar, but it's greatly appreciated, and I will see y'all some other time.